not a drill. Bucket of ice on me, how should I chill? Scope in your mouth, watch how I know how I'm rocking, you know how I'm built. Still in the trenches, we out in the field. If she in her bag, then it's Prada Chanel. The is fake, but she popping for real. Still that way. Run up if you feel that way. You can get this work, but the work don't ship, cause it really don't feel that way. Seen a whole lot of rapping and a whole lot of get like ice. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Talk to me nice. You know I'm an east side, big TD, step old rep, dead. Top dog since top ramen now, stacking lobster with a shrimp fed. Big, put a ribbon on it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of...
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
Strong going to look to throw it right off the bat. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland. And last week in that victory, they were pretty good. Probably a pretty easy film session, I would imagine.
And after a performance like that, so many people think you just roll into film, take your popcorn, kick back, and enjoy the show because they played well. I can just tell you from experience, after a win is when coaches come down on you harder because they want to emphasize all the mistakes that happen. Because you won, you're in a good mood. They want to bring you back to earth. Oftentimes you walk out of there and you ask your teammate, did we win last week?
So my assumption was wrong. I learned something. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Yo. Forgot. Let's go. Yeah.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. Strong. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Devontae Adams with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Raiders put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Olszewski in trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
The extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 25-yard line. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Pickett back to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Strong.
What the fuck?
Touchdown. Michael Mayer, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten on the bus yet. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the 3rd-year man, Najee Harris. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now Pickett. His throw incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. You look at this Raiders defense, and this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. Pickett will look to throw it here. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10. Pickett again. This time he looks to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. In motion right is Austin. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down.
Now they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Boswell's kick is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Strong. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
What?
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out. Yeah,
absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Johnson moves the chain, something he did plenty in 2022, leading the Steelers in yards and catches, but also had the unfortunate distinction of having the most catches yards in the NFL without a touchdown last season. That should be rectified early and often.
Down the numbers. There he goes. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 42 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now 2nd and 9. Pickett sets up play action. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Now Pickett on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the 1st quarter, but if they can score again. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. And the Raiders have got it. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Pickett. Setting up the screen, Harris. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Pickett. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Quick throw complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. George Pickens from a yard out. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line. Come on!
What was that? Are you kidding me?
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs, and they'll get him down here at the 23. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. From the gun on third down. Strong. And they work this well across the 45. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. A pass complete downfield to Renfro. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Hunter Renfro, 53 yards. And the Raiders are able to widen their lead here this first half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now a third down throw.
Come on.
This is the target, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And look at this, it's a fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Pickett. Completes it. And now look at this. Big gain.
Oh, my.
And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of it, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
What the fuck, man?
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try to do it again.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Strong. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Strong. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Again, he'll drop to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's
Run that shit, bro.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
That's
and it's
cool.
incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. That's caught. Allen Robinson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now they got to get to the line quickly. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. Going across the formation, he finds Fryermuth. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Pickett to throw on 1st down. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 2nd and 3 from the 9. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Pickett going to keep it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Kenny Pickett scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Pickett will try to throw for this. Rolling to his right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff, and don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
Come on.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football, worked so hard to get his feet down inbounds, tried to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really?
Yeah, that he is.
How about that? What about Young Davis?
No, it did not. It did not cross.
It didn't carry over.
No, it stopped right there.
Oh,
Now throwing on 3rd down.
oh my God.
Cannot connect.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Boswell's kick is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there
See how
after the
this game
return, but they
fucking
didn't move the ball.
orchestrated
After that,
bullshit,
they
man.
didn't even get a 1st down.
It's supposed to be a tie game. Supposed to be a tie game, Perky boy.
To the 22-yard line.
Supposed to be a tie game. Supposed to be a tie game.
The final shot before break. Strong. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Come on.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Uau. C'est beau. C'est bon, ça. Ouais.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway Sports.
Nice. Breaking. She should stream, by the way. This is like, I don't know. Especially if you just stream.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive. But get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
An incomplete pass.
He's pretty good, actually, whoever's talking. The Cadbury.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
He's pretty good, but man, I got screwed. Like my guy dropped a wide ass open pass in the end zone, and I fumbled at the 1 yard line after a big game.
Back in the game, and if they can continue to do that, maybe
But
they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
That's why we buy Madden.
Changes things a bit. Here's a first and 10 all the way down at the 35. Pickett back to throw.
Oh shit!
And down he goes.
Should've got rid of him.
And they're going to speed things up here.
He's pretty. This man's pretty good, no cat.
They run the option on second down. Pickett lost it. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard.
Another turnover as this one's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40. There was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
On first down, Strong. And he slides and comes up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
You lucky ass motherfucker.
To throw on second down, Strong. Defensively, a potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Strong.
No, bro. Fuck that shit.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Punt it. 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 Unless you fake punt it, you need to punt it. Unless you fake punt, you need to punt it.
Here's A.J. Cole now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away.
Push back.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Unless you fake punt, you need to punt it.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Mira.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up
That was
falling
a honey hole shot, bro.
This isn't a novel
That was a
call.
honey
Maybe
hole
run
shot,
some
bro.
simpler routes instead of trying to
That
get it
was
all
a
back
honey
in
hole
one
shot, bro.
shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead
I
of
was
in big
about to
chunks.
dot hurt. I was about to dot hurt, bro.
third quarter from Southern
Y'all already
Nevada.
know.
Here's a 2nd and 10. Now Pickett looking to change things up.
That post dope.
This is Harris on the draw. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Pickett will look to throw it here. And this one is incomplete.
That ball's just hanging out there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway. And fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
The Steelers send out their punter now. On presumably to punt, though he did. And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to, whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're on a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett.
It's fucking sellout.
And they turn it over.
He was, oh
the
my
Steelers try it,
God.
but they come up empty on 4th down.
Fucking
And this
sellout.
defense will take over right near midfield
Bert,
at
you
the
know.
49-yard line.
You know it.
The Raider offense set to get this
you know
drive
it.
started. Obviously not the intended goal
Bert,
last drive.
you
They're
know
going to
it.
punt the football, but still
You
they've
know
got
what's
the lead
happening
here, and
right
now
now.
a chance to add on to that lead.
You know what night
If
is
they can
doing
get
to me
points
right
on
now,
this
bro.
drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
You just
I
know
know
it.
coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback.
You know
When you're
it.
trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He hits Adams complete.
You know what's happening, bro.
Scored. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Devontae Adams, 51 yards. And the Raiders have moved out in
You know
front
what's
by
happening,
3
bro.
touchdowns. Josh
You know
McDaniels
it.
has got faith in his
Much of that
offense, and
is.
he's going to have him go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
You lucky devil.
Olszewski now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
God, you're not an NFL player, bro. You're a CFL player, bro.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller is thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. Now Pickett on 4th down. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson on for the PAT.
Michael. Bro, I might have to go soon because it's movie night tonight, bro. With the lady. What am I saying? What am I saying? Bro, this shit is bullshit. It's supposed to be 34-34 and that shit went downhill.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Olszewski now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
I'm good.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still...
Good game, famo.
Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over. You bragging ignorance. You lack the vision from sacrilegious. I feel my ratchets. You have offended my clearly crafted mission with crass intentions. You may have given them credit so they can save now. This ain't the end and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the heights are going to fade down. You pray for distance from guys like me, it's too late now. Preparation means opportunity, no? Being great as ambiguity, no? Too much at stake for your foolery, isn't it?